And we're back at FSL Elite. Grumpy just took a game of Winners Vixens, man. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, chill. Chill. I'm at Mardo. She's Kai Sat, yeah.
Kay Saya.
Kai Sat,
We've
yeah.
been casting since yesterday. Still don't have it.
She is sad. That's why Kai Sat, yeah.
Oh no!
Because of that
Well, do
interview.
you know that Saya means actually happy, like Saya, happy.
Oh.
So I was so happy. Well, anyway, it's just a little bit of trivia. Let's move on to our drafting phase. This is a best of one series for Bren Esports versus Grumpy. You can't make any mistake on this fight because
Grumpy has showed that their aggressive gameplay does work. Are they gonna ban out that Harley? Because Harley, or they can just take it away. Maybe that's like the wild card. But they did use it before, but this time around, it just works.
And yes, Harith Ban explains like this is definitely a respect. Even that Lunox ban, we know that
Wow,
they're
wow.
actually banning out Lu out of this tournament. And though they gotta be
It makes sense now.
well prepared about Lu getting onto that Guinevere as well. So I wonder if Grumpy will be able to pull off the same sequence as to how SFI banned out heroes or did a respect ban from Team Bren Esports, because that's one of the things that you really have to consider your draft.
That's right. The draft so far, I think, first picking Kufra is okay, but they could have went for the Minotaur as well. But Minotaur and Guinevere being taken out
There you
for
go.
Lu. So we're struggling to see what Lu can pick at this point. They do have the Selena, but
Selena, we haven't seen them
Joe is
pull
good.
that off really well. We've seen a Harley, a Gord from them even.
maybe an Akai. No,
That didn't work
yes.
out as a mage.
Lunox
Kimi is
good.
available, by the way. There you go, a comfort pick of
Why are
them.
you so good at this? Why? Wow, that's
The prediction 101.
how do you think? Okay, maybe this is your team, your meta.
I guess
You thought
it's
this
just
through.
yeah. I guess it's just getting used to seeing all of the players and the heroes. How
Okay,
they
I'm gonna
actually
try this.
pick. Go.
Akai,
Alright, let's see.
Akai,
I'm not gonna say anything.
Akai. Hello. No.
Your team is banning.
Diggy is okay. Diggy is okay.
All right, Dig them picking this out. Probably they want to steal this one out because they got a lot of crowd control heroes already in the form of the Guinevere as well as the Minotaur, and they want to make sure that Bren Esports will not be picking this Diggy for themselves, because as you can see, Bren Esports doesn't have another tank support yet.
Your team
Definitely,
is
this
banning.
is gonna be a fighter.
Why not ban Cloud? I'm struggling to understand here. Ban
Oh.
Cloud and then now they're able to ban something else.
Okay, you wanna guess one more time?
All right.
You wanna guess one more time? I
You mean the ban?
Yeah, the ban.
Hellcut. No, I don't think they'll ban Hellcut. That's not what they do. Selena, they don't have a mage yet. So Selena is a
Oh, okay.
never mind. I'm out.
Esmeralda. But anyway, just so you know, guys, we have some auto banned heroes in here. Terizla is
Wow.
a pretty new hero for MLBB hero pool, so this hero is actually banned out. Zaz recently had a little bit of change in
Yeah.
his skills and
Yeah,
abilities, so still kind of imbalanced to add this up on a tournament, so not gonna be being shown on this one. Plus also Kagura, because I saw some
team is
comments on the
picking.
live stream. They were suggesting to make use of the Kagura as well. Unfortunately, Kagura and Granger are both not available on the tournament mode that Monton has provided. So, well, I'm pretty sure that is something our organizers did mention to our teams anyway. So they're pretty much already should have been prepared for that one.
Cushion and no Cloud being taken. They have the Kimi already, so no Cloud, in my opinion. Okay,
Yep.
Lolita is good. I kind of okay. Okay, it does make sense now. They're gonna take away that Harley because they are best at playing Harley, and they're gonna okay because they already have the Kimi, so they're
Well,
not gonna take the
Your
Cloud. All right, I
team
worked
is
this out.
picking.
Yes,
Oh, you want to guess one more time?
Cloud,
Okay.
please.
What
no,
if I say?
no Clint? Oh, what was it?
No, never mind. I'm not gonna. I'll just say it after you guess. Okay.
Yay!
Finally.
Yay!
Will they? The question is, will they lock this in?
Yeah, this is like the last one.
Okay.
Alright.
Congratulations. You
Yeah, I got one pick right.
You got 1 point on that one. Well, again, we've seen Team Bren Esports actually playing Gushin as well. Just a little bit of trivia to the viewers at the moment. Bren Esports actually doesn't have their main carry player in
Oh,
the
that's true.
lineup right now.
Yeah.
So they're like it was actually Persian. If you've watched FSL Philippines,
Mhm.
you've seen a Persian player there, and that is actually their main carry player. Primarily would be making use of assassin, just like in the form of the Gershon and sometimes Claude as well. So, but anyway, you can see for both of these teams that they just really have to work things out no matter what happens. Like for example, you got you can say like they are lacking a core member of their team. You just really have to work things out. You can't do anything about it.
You guys heard it right. She kept talking about Bren.
Yeah,
She's very
because I
hyper.
got information from them.
Yeah, that's true. Why not Grumpy? Where's Grumpy? Nah, I'm
I'm
just
a
teasing
grumpy.
you.
You have to share some information because this is your country.
That's true. That's true. Oh my, I'm not doing my job well right here. But Joyce right here maybe almost gets the knockup on Aizu. Could have got a first blood right there. 30 seconds in, and we do see more aggressive gameplay from Grumpy. Is this the kill that they're gonna get? But look at Lou, just pew pew pew.
Few indeed. But for the meantime, I guess since there is lacking some action for this few-minute game time, what we can do is to just do a rundown of all of the heroes that they have picked. So for Ben Esports, we have your Aizu for Kufra, Michelle for Gushin, Ivy for the True, Maddie for this Lolita, and Lou for the Kimi.
And on the side of Grumpy, I have the honors to introduce you Joyce, playing the Guinevere, Minotaur, played by Victress, Holly playing that Diggy, Holly by Min, and my favorite Cloud in the pause. What? Why I just say favorite in
By
the
the way,
pause?
that's
What?
Asphalot.
Uh,
So yeah, a pause probably. I don't know. Probably they're just fixing some tech issues or something. But meanwhile, looking at the draft, Eduardo, what can you say about if you got to choose one draft? Like for example, you're playing ranked game. Which do you think will win,
in all honesty,
regardless of the players themselves, of course?
I feel like I like the Grumpy's draft a little bit better.
Mhm.
A little bit better because
Why
they
is
have
that
the
so?
Guinevere. They have the wombo combo. Minotaur, Guinevere, Cloud, a lot of AoE.
Mhm.
So in terms of what's that called? Brand right here, they are more of a pick-off kind of team comp. The only one that has
Ooh.
AoE is Lolita.
Oh, let's see if that will actually work out. Well, anyway, 1 minute game time, guys. There's still no casualties on the line, but the crab in here onto the bottom side will actually be secured by Team Grumpy.
Almost had a fight right there. Minotaur is chunked until 40% of her health, has to get away from that Kimi. Looks like she's a little bit in trouble.
Whoa.
3 versus
Oh.
2 right there, but that Kimi is still really healthy, shooting the damage from behind.
You would
of the
actually
Lolita.
can also assume that Grumpy could be, faster in terms of taking objective because they got two heroes in here that has high DPS in a form of the Harley as well as this Claude. So in terms of taking down turrets, Turtle, and even the Lord, probably they got a higher DPS. But it would of course definitely matter who's gonna get the last hit.
That's true, and we do see Turtle will be spawned on the top side of the map. Kimi's on the bottom for Bren, so the best candidate to take down Turtle would be the Kimi, but Kimi is not around for this fight. This might not be a good choice for Bren, but they do it anyways.
They do it anyway. I believe so. Michelle does have enough, just damage and of course retribution for her to, work on things on this turtle. And of course, backup
Oh.
incoming for the rest of the tanks and support for the side of Bren Esports. But
Misses the
Harley.
short spike right there. Harley coming in from the side right there, but gets kicked from the first blood goes through for Bren Esports, and we can see smiles on Kai Saya's face right now. Bren Victress getting the early upper hand against Grumpy.
Oh, there you go, a pause. But for the meantime, again, we can see gold lead is on the side of Bren Esports at the moment. Almost, actually, more than 1k gold that they currently have right now. Am I seeing it right?
6.5K,
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.5 versus 5.6, almost 1,000 deficit for Grumpy due to the total being taken
Yes.
by Bren Victress early on. So that's really good, and also the kill by
Yeah,
the
the
show
kill.
with the Way of the Dragon.
Definitely, indeed. And will be streaming anytime soon. I guess this is the moment that you've been waiting for.
Oh,
Mentions to our here.
sponsor,
I'll
our
give you a
favorite
quick.
sponsors, our partners, PC for Dreamcore, Visual by Overdrive, Media by Yahoo Singapore, Monitor by Supersolid, our hardware, Elgato, and we do have gaming laptops from Aftershock as well. We are live right here in Singtel PvP Esports. Whew.
There you go. A moment for us to shout out our dearest sponsors.
And there you go, the lot of sponsors, a lot of games, and these ladies will be the ones that makes the tournament exciting. Bren, Victress going for the push in the middle lane, but Grumpy.
Now
just
they're
had
actually doing a four-man rotation
Four-man
onto
rotation.
one side that is probably they have seen the weakest one. All alone is this Guinevere that they probably do not want to make this go online. Oh my goodness, B.
caught off the tank right there. Guinea has to bail out right now, and this is their time, their opportunity to push down the bottom turret.
Plus secure on that crab on the bot side as well, and I think Chu is also doing so well onto the top side, even putting a pressure on that Claude onto the top.
Yeah, you just have to safely farm up against that Cho, and meanwhile Bren Victress just pushing down without contest. Guinea just have to hide behind the second turret.
What is actually happening in here now? The DPS is there for the side. Oh, there you go,
Ooh, the
DPS
damage goes
talking
through
about
mid.
that.
Will
Looks-
not take him out.
Oh, she did still not survive. I think that was a mix of that skill coming out from the
Holly.
Diggy as well as the ultimate coming out from Harley, and a fight ongoing.
And there you go, more fights coming through. Minotaur just have to walk away from that four-man rotation for Grumpy. Will they be able to
Whoa.
get a fight through right here? Ultimates gets popped by that. Oh, that Minnow and Fury is just right. And Bran lost one player. Gushin is down, and now Maddie is
The
trying to cast the
ultimate.
ultimate. It does go through on that Minotaur. That's not what you want though. Harley is returning all the damage on Maddie. Knockup is good, but they have to walk away right now. Oh no, As fall off as well. The Cloud, oh, gets taken out. That's not really bad for Bran Victress. It was a
Well, while it was
defense.
happening onto the top, Kimi was able to position herself onto the bottom lane part of the map by
Yeah.
taking that tier 1 turret. Plus,
the
they're in a good
turtle.
spot. Yes, the
The
turtle
turtle.
indeed. So, still a gold lead on the hands of Brent Esports, but you can show there, I think a focus by Grumpy just by taking down the turret onto the top. They sent 4 members.
Yeah, they wanted the turret so badly until they lost the turtle
Yep.
for themselves. But it looks like it's a revenge engage right here. But Lolita is really tanky. Can just walk out right out of there.
And you can see Chu just did a switch from that Kimmy. Now she's in the bottom lane part of the map, getting bullied this time on the bot part, but Bren Esports going for that other objective, which is the mid plus a buff.
Ooh.
Let's see if they will be able to secure it.
Grumpy tries to go on. Minotaur with the ultimate. Kimi did get killed right there. No damage coming out from Bran. And now Grumpy still has 4 members along with the Cloud that's pushing on the top side of the map.
Not too sure who actually took that buff, because most probably that the player who took the buff already died, so we didn't see anyone having that one where it actually landed. Meanwhile, 3-5, that is the score at the moment. 1k goal lead for Bren Esports team. Onto the bot and onto the top, we have something happening.
Oh, look at the Cloud, just doesn't care, just won the tower and just
Fast
better
clear.
mirrors out of that situation. Cho tries to get onto Joyce right here. The kick is available. There goes Joyce, but look at that.
Oh, Ivy.
Oh,
There you go. And of course, level 8 and versus level 7. You know what could happen.
Goodbye, Joyce. And look at the goal advantage. It's not too far away. They have evened it out to 5-6 minutes in 16 to 16k gold. Two
Patience
towers
test.
versus 2 towers. Pretty even. Grumpy's really showing up.
Yes, they're showing up, and it's gonna hurt so bad. Like, for example, you did so well from the playoffs. From
the
the
group stage.
round robin from yesterday, and you did
Oh,
really.
meanwhile, Ivy might
Ivy.
get popped right here by that deadly magic from Harley. Min is really doing a lot of work with this Harley.
Min is very being very mean at the moment.
Mean is being actually that mean is just her name.
Yeah, but
You are being mean right here. Singapore #1.
oh, there you go. Philippine #1 said Team
Well-
Bren is in here. Maddie going so low.
Oh, the fight goes through, and look at the Lolita ultimate connects, but it looks like Grumpy will be the one that's taking control of the game right here. Joyce is in trouble with the Kufra. The ball goes through, killing spree by Kufra, but a revenge kill from that Harley.
Whoa.
Just speaking of that Harley, that killing spree.
Killing spree indeed. Plus, look at the assists from that Minotaur. You know what? I was thinking a while ago, like when I interviewed once again, Lou. She mentioned that they do not really like this Minotaur being on their opponent. But I was actually wondering now,
Who
why did
loves Minotaur and the opponent?
who loves Minotaur in?
As their opponent? Nobody.
Nobody,
Nobody.
actually.
Annoying cow. Ban.
Indeed, that the Minoan Fury is just so annoying, especially if it did connect
Combo with
on
the
5
Cloud.
members. Yeah.
Combo with the Guinevere,
Really
you
good.
have that wombo combo combination, you have your meta heroes, it just works, and they are just showing up in terms of the draft pick, the execution, the rotations. Somehow, maybe they're hiding their cards in
Okay.
first day.
Yeah, maybe. But now this time you can see the focus on to trying to take this tier 1 turret onto the top. Looks like they're going to be securing this really, really fast with the TPS coming up from the Kimi.
4 versus 4 on the top side of the map, Cho versus Cloud in the middle, but it looks like
How is it
Bren,
gonna-
they quickly rotate and take the buff for themselves, and Grumpy is just wandering around.
5-9 as well. A little bit of huge. Well, I don't know what to say, but this is
decent gold advantage
Yeah.
on Grumpy's side. They still have to keep this up. They have to expand that advantage for themselves, or it's gonna be really, really troublesome for them.
look at this. What is Grampy doing right now? The 2 DPS damage source, just doing side lane work onto the top as well as in the bot. Then if once they're done clearing all of the waves, they're gonna join the team fight.
Wow, what kind of magic sauce did they eat yesterday? Just
Yeah.
yeah,
This is totally different.
it's
Are
working
they,
out really
just
well.
like what you said, are they hiding their skills from yesterday? Because it doesn't matter. Like
Speaking
they're
of
gonna.
which, Minotaur,
Oh, oh.
Mino and Fury might go through right here. Does have the rage, but it's onto Brand's tower along with the goal. The
Oh
combo!
my goodness!
Man, Guinevere and Cloud followed up really well, and look at that. They just decimated 3 players and going on to the Lord Grumpy. The comeback in the second day of the playoffs.
Oh my goodness. This is looking good for Grumpy. And of course, Bren Esports really has to be very careful. They are snowballing right now. You can see Grumpy.
Wow. And they got the lot for themselves.
I have to ask you a question. Is this a thing for SGMY people to, not show off everything?
I told you, I'm
on
the lucky charm. I told the production, I'm sitting here. I'm the lucky charm. I'm representing them right here. No bias. I just love them, right? I'm
You just
flip
love
flopping it from yesterday. But yeah, they're showing up really well. 10 minutes in 12-5. If they keep this up, they might be in the grand finals to take their
I
revenge.
can remember
on
what
SFI.
you said to me from yesterday in the hotel. Like,
Hey,
the-
we did not say anything yesterday.
and I'll just not say it here, but it's about something not showing off anything.
Yeah.
That's just probably the clue.
Hey, you're the one that said not showing off the card.
No, it's you actually.
You're the one say, okay, we pick
Is-
this first, and then
Is this now a blame game between the casters?
wait, we have all right.
Oh, there you go, another mega kill.
Another mega kill on that Harley, really showing up with that mate right there. Nice Mino and Fury.
Oh
They
my
might
goodness.
want to be careful with their
Ultimate.
engagement. Lolita. Gets-
Unfortunately, it was resisted by the members of Team Grumpy. They are left with 3 inhibitor turrets plus 1 tier 2 turret onto the bottom lane part of the map. But it is going down so fast because of the minions.
This is why.
The Lord did pay off so far. Even that level 1 Lord will pay off. You know what? Because look at the difference of the sizes of the minions.
That's true, and now they're just taking advantage of the situation. They want to get the bottom turret, and there are only 2 members to defend this 5 members rotation. But a little bit careful right there. You're over the wall, Minotaur. But you don't know which
Maddie!
Fury. Oh, the knockup is good, and look at the diggy.
Oh my
Combo!
goodness! This is gonna be a wipeout.
Is this gonna be real? Grumpy
Oh
is
my
gonna
goodness.
go into the grand finals. They're focusing on the base right now, and looks like
Ah!
Bren! No! Oh no!
Oh, shocks!
Wow!
Oh my goodness.
Look at the crowd. They're just going
What
crazy.
is Grumpy
Hey,
doing?
you need to keep me in the grand finals for them to be the champion. I'm out later, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But me sitting here, nah, just kidding. But you gotta give them credit, really. They
What
show
just
up,
happened?
and they show up really well today. The playoffs. Wow, what a
Wow,
game.
indeed, what a day. You can see in here, probably we could try to, review what happened into the draft once more. Um, Again, I got to reiterate once more that Minotaur, Bren Esports saying that they do not like this Minotaur going up on their opponents, and it's either they're gonna secure this for themselves or ban this one out. But why did they let him go? Did they take Grumpy for like they? Okay, Grumpy just had 0 point from yesterday's round robin, and we're pretty confident about taking them off away from this tournament. What do you think?
What
would
went
you-
wrong,
What went wrong?
in my opinion,
Mhm.
is Bren. They had a chance to take the cloud. They did not. They had a chance to ban it. They did not. They banned carry, remember? And it just went really wrong for them. Although it's the Harley that's doing the work. They have the Digi to counter. The Kufra, there's no crowd control for Bren Victress. Grumpy! Wow. I'm going to change
You know
my
what?
in-game
I
name.
guess now I believe that your
Actually,
skills and those kind of things. Sometimes those are not the only things that you have to consider in a tournament. Sometimes you also have to consider how you want to seed in the playoffs, because I can remember from one of the biggest tournaments that Monsoon would do is that these teams they when they get interviewed, they would say that okay, we were doing it in purpose, that they want to be placed on this last seed
Mhm.
because we want to go match up
Go
against
easier,
blah blah
right?
blah, right? And yeah,
climb the
probably
stairs slowly.
yeah.
Slowly, just like the old man that I am. Climb the stairs slowly, and eventually
Well-
you'll get there.
Well, anyway, once more, may the best team wins. Well,
Go Singapore! I'm out, but go Singapore! Yeah.
well, I guess we have KBC ready for us to interview one of the players from Team Grumpy. So I guess we will be passing on the floor to you.
Wado and Kaisaya for that awesome casting. Congratulations to Team Grumpy, your Malaysia and Singapore representatives waiting towards the grand finals. And this is a very shocking thing because everybody thought or counted you all out already, and you guys made the Cinderella comeback. And we have with us here is Joyce from, of course, Team Grumpy. What are your feelings right now heading into the grand finals?
I never expect we'll go to the grand final because from yesterday we all losing game, like lose streak lah.
Yep.
So I think we make the teamwork better today.
I see. So teamwork that makes the dream work. You know, that's what I'm saying, right? That's like a saying over there. So I just want to ask, since you all are down so much and you're gonna face one of the top teams in the grand finals, which is SFI Queen, do you have any mindset moving forward to go against them? Because they have been winning every single game, they haven't been losing yet. So what is your mentality moving it forward?
So just try our best lah. Although if we lose lah, we also gain experience.
I see. All right. So this is a fun bonus question. I heard from our production team that you are from Malaysia, actually. So
Yes.
you're not only representing Malaysia and Singapore, so you're representing both regions here. So any shout out to your fans, from Malaysia and of course in Singapore here. Continue to support them, maybe continue to support you all, yeah, something like that.
Thanks to my family and my friends to support us. And although we disappoint some of them yesterday, but we make it today.
All right, no worries. You made it to the grand finals. You created Cinderella story. So I'm going to have a fun challenge for you. So we're going to see. Look at that. That's your champions over there in the camera, right? Give us your meanest stare down. Just like boxing, We're going to do it together. Okay? You're going to face this side. I'm going to face this side. Get it right? So SFI Queens, look out for the Malaysian and Singapore representatives because they're going to go into the grand finals. And we will see you soon. Right, let's do it. Come on. Like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Stare into the camera. Stare it. Yeah. Take it away.